this Vata Balancing class will be a great one to go back to anytime you're feeling a little bit highly strung, maybe a little bit nervous or anxious, or even times when you're just feeling like a little bit fidgety or flighty. Sometimes it shows up in our day, sometimes it might show up in evenings as well. If you can't sleep at night and you're finding that you're actually having restless sleeps, you can switch to a more Vata balancing practice, and that can help to really calm down your prana, your life airs, Vata as a dosha, and hopefully help to appease some of that flightiness. So we'll be doing some nice grounding, slow, fluid type movements tonight, and really dropping into your body, coming out of your head and into your body, into your breath. Closing down at your eyes and grounding down into the earth beneath you. And just feeling your whole day start to melt downwards and off you into the earth. Every exhalation, letting go a little more, feeling a little more grounded. Relax into your legs and hips. Soften into your belly. Soften into your chest and shoulders. Relax your arms and hands. Noticing how your body feels today. Any sensations, any tension, or maybe it just feels nice and light and free. And bringing your awareness to your breath. And anchoring into awareness of your breath. Just really becoming a witness to your breath without trying to change it. And then slowly and gradually allowing the breath to breathe you, so to speak. So you're just breathing gradually a little bit deeper each time. Exhaling out a little more completely each time. And really moving with, flowing with the breath and just allowing it to happen almost unconsciously. Allowing the natural urge to inhale and exhale, falling into its own rhythm. And continuing on for just a couple more deep breaths, drawing the breath all the way down into the lower lobes of your lungs. Feeling your chest and your belly rise. And feeling it gently contract and fall as you exhale. Maintaining that nice drawn out breath as we move into some Gauranga breathing. Exhale completely. Silently drawing the mantra Gauranga into your mind as you inhale. And say the sound out loud. Gauranga. Again, inhale. Gauranga. 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 One last time. Opening your eyes, coming back to your regular breathing pattern. Coming to sit on your heels. And just moving in a nice, flowing, relaxed manner. Dropping your hand to one side, reaching your arm up and over to the other side. You can play with dropping into your hip and reaching your arm into the opposite direction. You can also take the arm forward, moving into the chest and shoulder. Just listening to your body and doing what feels nice and grounding and balancing for you. One more time each way. And come back to center, walking your hands back, still sitting on your heels, palms to the floor. And start to lift through your chest, keeping your hips on your heels. Lift and feel that nice opening through your chest. A gentle stretch through your shoulders, lengthening through your spine. And if you feel you can go further, start to raise the hips up, bringing a stretch into the front of the hips and the front of the thighs. If you feel confident enough to do so with your neck, carefully lowering your head back as you lift your hips, reaching through your heart center. Exhale, folding forward and lift up. Walking your hands forward, reaching your hands forward and forehead to the floor. Taking one more breath here. Slowly come back up to sit on your heels. Being really mindful of your neck with this next one. Going to clasp our hands together behind us, drawing your shoulder blades in toward each other, palms pressing together. Lay your belly down over your thighs and place your forehead to the floor. And then you're going to very carefully bringing all of your strength and control into your hips and core. Start to lift the hips up, rolling onto the crown of your head until you feel that little bit of a pressure point. There's a mama point right the center of the crown of your head where all of your bones join together. So not collapsing into the neck, lifting up into your hips as you bear down into the crown of your head. Further still is to raise your arms up and over, going to a bit of a shoulder stretch. One more breath here. And lower your arms. Carefully begin to lower your hips until your forehead comes back to the floor. First. Or slowly press yourself up. And reach your hands forward. Momentarily lift up through downward dog. Stretch it out, lifting and lowering your heels. And walk your feet forward. Slowly roll up. Come all the way to standing, getting ready for a couple of rounds of sun salutation. Bring your hands together in prayer position, grounding down into your feet as you lift into the crown of your head. On your next inhale, reaching up. Exhale, soft bend through the knees, folding forward, hands to the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, jump or step back into and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lifting up into downward dog, holding for just a couple of breaths. Bending through the knees if needed, and really pressing the palms into the floor. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Looking between your hands and jump or step your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, jump or step back. Plank and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, lift back into downward dog. Settling into the pose. And looking between your hands and jump or step your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So keep facing forward on your mat. Inhale, reaching up, taking hold of your wrist with your right hand, gripping the left, bending softly through the left leg, reaching over to the right, and back up and over to the other side. Come back to center, changing grip, holding your other wrist, and soft bend through the right knee, and switch sides, soft bend to the left, and come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center, take a breath here. Now inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweep the arms down and through, bending through your knees, coming into chair pose. And taking your arms forward. Inhale, raising your arms up, drawing in through your belly, nice and long through your spine, reaching into your fingertips as you ground down into your feet, dropping into your hips. Inhale, press all the way up to standing, bring your palms together. Exhale, come down into chair legs, hands come to your heart center, and then taking your right elbow to the outside of the left knee, press into your palms and rotate over to the left. So keep lengthening down into your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over to the other side, coming into chair legs. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together and rotate around, continuing to breathe. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. All right, from here, stepping your right foot back, coming into high lunge. Inhale, reaching up. Getting nice and balanced in the pose, lengthening back into your back heel. One more breath here. And then exhale, dropping the back heel down and coming into warrior one. We're going to clasp our hands together behind us, just like we did earlier in our practice. Palms working together, shoulder blades drawing in together, and then folding forward over your front thigh. So you might find it strong enough here, or you might be able to bow all the way forward. Keep lengthening into your back leg and lifting through your back inner arch. Feel free to raise your arms up and over, scooping in through your belly. One more breath here. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. Stepping your right foot forward, take a breath. And exhale. Now inhale, reaching the left toes back. Raising your arms up, coming into high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Trying to stack your front knee above your ankle, shoulders down away from your ears. And one more breath in. And exhale. Dropping your back heel down, coming into warrior one. Lower your hands down behind you and begin to carefully and slowly listening to your body, bowing forward, and if you can, taking your arms up and over. Inhale, lifting up and coming back to center. Hands to your heart center and stepping your back foot forward. Take a breath. And stepping whichever foot has you facing the front so that you can easily see as we continue on with our class. But stepping one foot back and turning your toes so you're facing sideways on your mat. Bringing your big toes in slightly so the outer edges of your feet are running parallel with the floor, and create nice firm thighs. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Reaching your hands for the floor and folding forward. If you can, bringing the crown of your head to the floor. Again, seeing if you can find that beautiful mama point situated where all your cranial bones come together. Not going to place too much pressure there, but just enough. Bringing your hands either to your ankles or fingers, first two fingers wrapped around your big toes. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Bring your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Carefully press yourself halfway up. Taking a breath here. Hands come to your hips. Soft bend through your knees. Come all the way up to standing. Turning to face the front of your mat, stepping forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, jump or step back, plank, and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, lifting back into downward dog. Taking a couple of mindful breaths here. Making your way down to the floor however you like. I always have to do the whenever I do a jump to sitting. Okay. Extending your legs out in front. Move the flesh away from your sitting bones. Remembering you can take a blanket or a bolster, pillow, anything like under your hips if needed. And place your hands to the floor, either side of your hips. Drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. And just feel your shoulder blades really sliding in, hugging into your back, bringing your toes back toward you and pressing your heels away. And just feeling all of that beautiful contact with the earth beneath you, that lovely grounding energy, helping to ground your energy and ground your vata. Staying here for a couple more breaths, lifting tall through your spine, gently tuck your chin. Beautiful. Walking your hands back a little further. Modified version is to bring the soles of your feet to the floor and inhale to lift up. Full version is to extend out through your legs, press down into your palms, lift your hips. You can walk your feet forward a little if you like, and really nice and strong through your legs, lifting your hips and opening up through your chest. Feeling the strengthening and stretching through your arms and shoulders. Firming your thighs. One more breath here. And lower down. Release. Walking your hands forward, coming straight into a forward fold. Starting to really draw in and go internalize now. So all that beautiful movement we just practiced with our standing asana is a really nice way to balance out the energy in our body and draw any excess vata energy that might have been lurking in our mind, and start it to ground it, bring it into our body, disperse it a little. So now this quiet time in our seated postures gives us the opportunity to experience and cultivate that sense of groundedness. Nice and close to the earth, nice and closed down. Just feeling yourself drawing away from the external world. Creating a little space between yourself, body, and mind, mental activity. One more breath here. Slowly unfurl from the pose. And come over onto your knees, hips to your heels. And forehead to the floor. Arms down along the body. Continuing on with that same opportunity to meet with the earth, world around, movement, activity, breath here. And again, slowly unfurl. Come down to lay on your back. Taking your left leg out straight, drawing your right leg in. And drawing your knee in toward your upper body. And change sides, extend the right leg out, draw the left knee in. Now bring both knees in. Hugging your knees in, gently rock from side to side a little. You can interlace your fingers over your knees if you like to lock your knees in. And just bringing your knees in helps to massage your thighs into your belly, helping to release any excess vata, helping to move it along. I'm trying to be a mature teacher and not giggle in saying all that. Releasing, it's actually like a wind releasing style pose. And feet to the floor. Take a breath, relax. Beautiful. And going into our final pose now, spinal twist. Taking your right knee over to the left side of your body. Taking your time to move into the pose. Gently taking your right arm out and your left hand to your left thigh. Turning to look to the right as you gently encourage your knee down to the left. Keeping your breath flowing up and down your spine. Slowly come back to center. Straighten out through the right leg, bending the left knee. Taking your left knee across your body. Right hand to the top of your left leg. And left arm out to shoulder height, turning to look just beyond your left fingertips. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Taking about a minute or so now to tune into your body. And if there are any final stretches that your body is craving, just going ahead, taking some time for yourself to move intuitively. Noticing if you're feeling a little less in your head and a little more relaxed in your body. And perhaps your mind and body are feeling a little bit more in harmony with one another after your practice. And when you're ready, making your way down, laying on your mat, coming into Shavasana. Allowing your feet to fall out to the sides, turning your palms up. And really feeling that support. The ground, the earth beneath you. Allowing your entire body to be heavy, relaxed, and still. And feeling your mind coming along for the ride. Noticing it to be nice and slow and calm. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Soften into your belly. And feel the sides of your body melting down toward the floor. Your chest is heavy and relaxed. Your heart center, your heart is soft and light. Your shoulders and arms are heavy. And your head is getting heavier and heavier as it rests against the floor. Your eyes are dropping deeper and deeper into your skull. Relax your jaw. Relax your mouth. Your entire body is heavy and relaxed. You feel safe and warm. Now continuing to lay where you are, bring the mantra Gauranga into the front of your mind, silently meditating on the mantra Gauranga. Taking another cycle of your breath, and then we'll begin Gauranga meditation. But instead of sounding it out very loud, we'll just say it just quietly enough that we can hear it in a nice and relaxed manner. So just beginning whenever you're ready for about 5 to 10 rounds. Gauranga. One last time. Gauranga. Come back to your regular breathing pattern and begin to wake up your body, wriggling your fingers and toes, gently rocking your head from side to side. Stretching out into your limbs and feeling that kind of cascading experience of sensations starting to gradually build up in your body as you stretch. And then rolling over onto your left side and resting for a moment. Just trying to hold on to this beautiful, grounded sense of energy and mental state that you've cultivated in your practice as you slowly rise up to sitting. And bringing our hands together in prayer position and bowing, offering our respects to each other. And bowing once more to offer our respects to the Supreme Soul. Namaste.